Whether you're installing new windows or siding or just replacing your existing front door, it's important to know what it's going to cost. Here at Suburban Wholesale and Supply, you can count on an accurate and professional quote. They go over each part of the quote so you know what you're getting and what to expect. Joining us today is Darren Wilson, Vice President and co-owner here at Suburban Wholesale and Supply, which is also this segment's sponsor. Nice to see you again, Darren.
Hey, great to have you out.
Okay, so once a customer has decided on a product, what's the next step in getting a quote?
Well, all you got to do is either call into our office or you can come on in, come up to our counter here, give us all the information that you have or need, and our guys here can just quote you right here and now.
Okay, so what kind of tools and techniques do you use to ensure that the quote is as accurate as possible?
Well, accuracy is key, especially when you're talking about doors and windows, because those are specific measurements because they're all custom made. Siding, we can go a little looser on the products because we have returns that you can just bring back to us and we'll credit back to your company. So if you get a little over on some of the products that you've ordered when it comes to a siding job, too much of a J-channel or a couple extra corner posts, we'll even come out and pick it up for you, bring it back to our shop, and then credit your account. So with siding, you can be a little looser on those quotations.
Okay, and so there is a little bit of a margin of error then?
Yes,
okay.
When it comes to a siding job. Windows and doors, however, no margin of error.
And how long does it take to get a quote?
If it's a lot of projects that you're wanting us to quote, we prefer you to email it over to us so that we can have kind of a timeline and correspondence that way. You can certainly call it in and give it to us over the phone. A lot of the customers that we have like to come up to the counter because they like to chat and spend the day here and and kind of catching up with life. But we can have products here ready to go so you can show us, hey, I want this color right here, what's it called? And then that way we know what to quote for you.
Okay, and you have that ready for them when they come in?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what if a customer wants to see the comparison between maybe two products then and get a quote on that?
Very easily done. We do have many different lines of siding, different lines of doors and windows. If your customer is not sure if they want to do maybe a higher end door versus a more simpler door, we can quote both those for you and you can present that to your customer. Same with windows and siding. We do have different lines for that as well. So we can quote all those and have them all laid out for you so you can kind of price shop right at the counter.
Okay, and I think that might be important too for a contractor to offer to their client because you don't want to go there with just one quote and then they say no.
We all love options. We love choices.
Right.
We like to make those different choices. So trying to pick what's best suited for you is what we want for you, your customer, or for you as a contractor as well.
Okay, so do you also go over that printout to show customers exactly what each cost will be?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, the printer's right here. You want to grab that for me? So they quoted one up for us right here and they've got it line itemed out for every specific part and piece. This one happens to be a siding quote. So they go through and there's so many different things when it comes to siding. You've got your corner posts, your starter strip, the colors in the actual siding itself, J-channel, finish trim, insulation that goes behind that. So all those are line itemed out in this printout so you can pick and choose, well, I don't need this or I do want to add this, but it's all right there for you to make those decisions.
Yeah, that's a lot of different products when you're talking just siding.
So one siding job has so many different components and we're not even talking about nails and window tape and wraps and coil and all that stuff.
True.
This is just some of the more simpler stuff that would go with a quote. But
we
offer all that to our customers when they come up and get that so they'll know.
Okay, so why is that so important to show customers on a printout, what something might cost compared to maybe just telling them or just jotting it down on a scrap piece of paper or a Post-it?
One of the biggest things is order accuracy. So when the contractors come in, they're not just throwing us, I need 25 square siding, make it happen. Okay, well, we need to know all these different components and parts. So it kind of tightens up their products and product knowledge and what they're presenting to us for getting a quote. So they can be more accurate and be closer to exactly what they need on that job. So they don't have a lot of leftover scrap. So they can save some money on that backside as well.
All right, well, some good information as always. Thanks, Darren.
Thanks.
Again, this segment was sponsored by Suburban Wholesale and Supply. For more information, go to suburban-wholesale.com, and we'll also have all those details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local continues after the break.